That's a
Oh,
great game. I happen to like Don't Starve Together. Own it.
Yeah,
alrighty,
And
we are
regular Don't Starve.
live.
Don't Starve. There's an like actual game called Don't Starve. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
gonna look that up.
we are
Yeah.
live, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
All right. You were saying, Phil?
I was saying thank you for joining us on what is this? Stream 7, game 8, I believe.
Oh, I think so.
Sounds about right. We do this
Something like that.
every time. Every time.
Yeah, I know. We need to start labeling things and checking or something.
Yep. All right.
Anyway,
So,
welcome everybody who's come out. And we both sit in silence because we're trying not to interrupt each other.
go ahead, start row. It's fine.
All right. I'm Rowan, and I'm the game master for Into the Pool, a wareath game which is a world that I've been, my homebrew world. And I have a World Anvil page. You can find me there, and the world, and we'll go around and we'll introduce our players and their characters, at least those who are present today. Um, we also have, besides the people that are about to introduce themselves, DM Stretch, who plays Trazen Emberleaf, a elf Duskblade, and we have Moonflower, who plays Marissa, an Elven Ranger. And Nepheus, or
Yeah.
Nemesis.
Nemetheus.
Yeah, Nemesis. One
Yep.
of these days I'll get it right. It just takes
Mm.
me a while.
And that's why I changed my name to just Nema on Discord because yeah,
It
it's
just takes
very
me a
difficult.
while. All right. Introduce yourself and your character.
Uh, so yeah, I'm Nemetheus. My character is Zalia. He has an electric guitar and a skateboard. There's no skateboard. There's no concrete or many places to skateboard in this fantasy world, but he's gonna try and make one. He'll
Cool. I
try.
like that. Skate park.
Yep.
So, what race and what class is that, Leia?
He is a tiefling bard.
Okay. Next, I would have John introduce himself. He plays Ignelpius, who's a fire elf from the plane of fire, who's also a wizard. But he is currently busy uninstalling Swamp Cooler at his place. I'm sure at his wife's request. So please go ahead, Brandon.
Brandon. I play Theo, a cleric who basically just kind of plays doctor to an overly aggressive cat and trying to play father to a brand new puppy.
What did he name his puppy?
Nessus.
All right. And last but certainly not least, my co-DM, Dr. PDQ.
Hi, my name is Dr. PDQ. I am the co-DM. I'm mainly here for rules and just to play the game. I am playing Nira. She is a catfolk barbarian monk, chaos monk to be exact, and she likes to fight. She likes all things that involve fighting. And that is Nira.
All right, let's get on with the game. When last we left our intrepid heroes, they had finished their day off having killed a goose and arrived back in their village that they are calling their home base for the moment.
Yes. And I'm trying to introduce rock to this place. I think that sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
All right. So, what do you all? It's evening. You've arrived back at the village. What do y'all do?
So I'm like, I'm gonna. So, is there somewhere that we can sleep here?
Not yet. Well, we can sleep at the inn.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Aaron. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for coming to watch our game and listen. All right. Keep talking, guys. Come on.
Sorry, my brain is just drawing a blank right now.
I'm trying to sign into Roll20 as fast as I can.
All right, I am returned.
Hey, introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Asclepius. I am playing as, or I guess John works too. I'm gonna be playing as Ignelpis. I don't even remember what my last name was. Doesn't matter. And I am the fire elf wizard.
Alrighty.
Um,
Uh,
I hope that's a serviceable
Yeah,
introduction.
that works.
yep. You guys just arrived back to the village from all your travels. You killed the goose,
Yes.
and in the morning, and now you are back in Tormid. It is late afternoon, early evening. What are y'all doing?
Is is there trees around here?
Yeah, lots of them.
Not
Are the
immediately
trees
really close.
what?
Not
Not
immediately
immediately really
close,
close.
but there are trees decently, I'd say, probably an hour's walk outside of town.
Oh,
Otherwise, town is surrounded by grassy fields and stuff. There's a few trees, but
uh, hmm. First things
look at the
first.
village map that you are
I'm gonna need to get
on
a
roll 20.
stage. I could probably try and use the wood as a place to skate, but like the bumps in the wood might be difficult.
Talk to Joshua if you want to build something,
Joshua.
and I will point out his house. I can take you over there later. But
But
I would like to get a hot meal in me, so I'm going to go into the inn.
how many of these things would it cost? And like I pull out some like the gold.
You'd have to talk with Joshua about that.
All right then.
So,
I
oh my
I
god.
suppose I'll go over to Joshua's as well, just to accompany so nothing weird happens.
If you're going straight over to Joshua's,
I mean,
Uh,
I'll leave it up to him.
I'm going to the inn for some food.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the inn for now.
Food is probably a good idea then. Probably.
Yeah, like I
This is your barmaid. I just upsized her picture so you can see her.
Yeah, I was about to say, why are you covering up my portrait, man? I'm just trying to get in there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're making the barmaid bigger has a better chance of you getting in there.
And this is Joshua.
he looks strange. Is he like a cat?
Dog.
Oh,
Fish.
I have an idea. Is there people
And then we've got
playing
the wizard.
stuff? Okay, is there people playing stuff in the inn?
No, maybe.
Not currently.
So I walk up to like the what was her profession? The
Barmaid.
bar person. Yeah, barmaid.
You
Is she
don't.
the one
You
working
don't
here?
know what her profession is.
Okay.
You
Does
just
I walk in and I'm like, can I have my usual?
Currently, the lady behind the bar. That's what's really relevant here.
I go to the person behind the bar and I'm like, hey, do you think I could play music here?
Sure, but it doesn't earn lots of tips. We're pretty quiet. Folks are pretty moderate, she says, and they're not often at the bar, but we make a little bit of business.
All right. I
So I'm just
think
saying you could be playing to a mostly empty, unappreciative room most of the time. So don't get your hopes up on much of anything, she says.
all right. And like Zalia is like, wait a minute, food. I need to get food first. Okay, so
She calls back, Mira's here. She'd like her usual, please. Hear a male voice from the
Your
kitchen.
your
Gotcha,
mic
coming up.
your mic is having
It
issues
is.
again.
You are hitting
Okay.
peaks of like to no end.
Yeah. I gotta
how
figure out how to
much
turn sensitivity down on this thing.
how much is a coin worth?
A coin. Well, it depends on the coin. One coin's worth or 10 coins, or 100 coins,
One of
or
the
a tenth of a
gold
coin,
coins.
or a
How much
hundredth of a
is
coin.
how much is one of the gold coins worth though?
It's worth 10 silver and 100 copper.
No, but like if I wanted to buy a banana, how many bananas could I get for a gold coin?
Depends on how much they're selling for, and how good at bargaining you are.
You can bargain here?
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to.
Well,
He comes from a modern era where there is nothing such as bargaining.
Prices
Yeah.
are set and capitalism prevails, huh?
Probably.
Okay. That's still pretty long.
so
I've adjusted this as low as it'll let me go, guys.
Okay, I'll let you know if you hit peaks again.
Yeah.
So I am like up to the I go up to the like barmaid and I'm like, how much food, what type of food can I get with one coin?
She says, well, we tend to have a daily menu, so it's sort of, you know, certain things are not just available, she says, and usually we charge, what was that, like, 1 silver gives you a room and a meal for the evening and breakfast in the morning.
All right.
There are 10 silver in one of those gold coins.
Oh,
Yeah, you're still
all right.
hitting peaks, bro.
And copper in a silver.
Okay, so how do I? Do you have change?
Yes, we can make change.
Oh yeah, please. I'd like the stay here and like for the breakfast and stuff. And he like puts a gold coin down.
Okay, she says. And she gives him change and a room key. There you go.
And then, all right. So what is the food?
Tonight is lamb stew.
I don't think I've ever had lamb before. All right.
Well then, you're in for something different.
I do believe so. So should I go sit down and wait for it?
Yes. Pick a spot
Okay.
to sit down and I'll bring it
I
to you.
don't know how this place works.
It's okay, we're used to that.
And he goes.
If you had paid
So-
attention to what Nira did, you would have at least gleaned some kind of info. Because Nira is like, hey, can I have my usual? Which to them means meat. Any kind of meat. And a drink. Usually whatever's closest at hand.
Zalia's gonna sit next to Nira and start kind of like strumming something quietly and like trying to figure out what he kind of wants to play.
Okay. Ignelpus, Theo, what are you guys doing?
Trying to remember if I wanted my character to be vegetarian or not. Hang on.
Well, that's why you get to decide each game, don't you?
Nope. It's kind of a one and done thing. Unless we can convert him to be a meat eater. Or at least an omnivore.
Yeah. I don't think I put it anywhere in my biography, so we're just gonna stick with being an omnivore. I'll slap it in my notes. Okay.
Zalia doesn't eat leaves.
You're missing out, man.
You're missing out on a lot.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh when you get nothing but fruits and veggies for lunch. With a side of soup.
Breakfast is nothing but fruits, I believe.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
an egg
figure
for
out where I
lunch.
could take my the mules and the cart and all that fun stuff, and how much it's gonna cost me to figure out how to do that.
I think you can talk to Joshua about that. If not, talk to Finn and Fiona. See if they can stable for a bit. That's my suggestion.
Boom, 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 boom.
So that's the play for me.
Well, there is a stable with the inn.
Oh, the inn has a stable? I didn't remember that.
I guess when I go into the inn, I'll ask you about that.
Alright, let's try this. Okay, we doing better here?
No, it's still hitting peaks.
How about now?
Still.
Now?
Nope.
It's like one of those things you
Nope.
just gotta like suck it up and get a mic.
There is a mic, it's built in.
I
My
mean a better
headset.
one.
Wait, you said you had a laptop, right?
Yep.
Can you switch to the laptop mic?
Yeah, I could.
See if that works. And then after we can figure out how to get your headset mic to work properly.
Well, okay, I've now switched to the laptop mic.
We can
It
definitely
is
tell a
about
difference.
great
Significantly
sound.
better. Significantly better.
Okay. Well, if it's working, it's working. No, it's just that it transmits loud. That's all. On the
It's
headset.
more vibration. It's more like. How would you guys describe it?
What, mic quality?
No, the when she hits the peaks.
Ear splitting.
Like that.
Kind of, yeah, static.
Yeah.
Loud.
I'll talk to Barbarossa. He has the exact same headset and he doesn't ever seem to have problems. Could
Okay.
just be that he's learned to moderate his voice enough that it doesn't cause an issue.
That's possible.
I'll ask him about it.
In any case, this is significantly better, so we'll take what we can get.
Yep.
Agree.
Alrighty. So, lamb stew comes out for those who ordered it.
Yes, I'm gonna sneak in that I ordered as well.
All right.
Because I could not find anything about me preferring meat or otherwise.
It is followed up with a dessert, which is basically roasted nuts and some fruit with that's been drizzled in honey.
Sounds delicious.
What about you, Brandon? What is your character doing? What is Theo up to?
Kind of, when I go in the bar, like I said, trying to figure out how much it's gonna cost me to stable stuff.
So he walks into the inn and asks how much it's going to cost to stable.
1 copper a head a day.
Well, may as well pay for the week, I guess, right?
Yep. So that's what, 14 copper?
I believe so.
Yeah, 14 copper.
That's
Yeah.
what, 2 silver.
Or 1 silver and 1 silver, 4 copper.
Yeah.
So I'll do that. Get a room too. For
We still have a couple of days left.
well, I mean, do I have to upgrade anything for mine? 'Cause now I have a dog included in mine.
There is that.
They're not going to charge any extra, but if
You must sleep out in the stables.
Mormala says, if I have to clean up dog stuff, that's an extra copper. So if it pees or shits on the floor and I have to clean it up, I'm going to charge you an extra copper every time.
That's fair.
Take care of the pupper. Trying.
So, alright, so Zalia is gonna like go over, like, just sort of like stand up, maybe into the corner. He's not gonna play very loudly, but he is gonna like start like playing a small song. Not like a really just not or like da na 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 na, more like do 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 do.
Oh, so you're avoiding the Marty McFly incident, huh?
Well, you see, like the end seems pretty just
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, so more of a ballad.
Yeah.
You know, something a little bit maybe like Patience by Guns N' Roses or something.
Not sure. Just something more.
He's young. He doesn't understand that reference, Ro.
Yep.
Infinite pain.
Infinite pain is correct.
Infinite pain.
So should I roll performance?
Yes, make a performance check. Just so that, you know.
We know how bad it is. Or good it is.
Yeah. Seems pretty mediocre.
Yeah, I'd give it a mediocre rating. Maybe a little better than mediocre, but not great.
Give it a mediocre out of 10.
So just if nothing else, your teammates know how
Rose's
to react
patience, we ended up getting
for
some
the.
kind of Bon Jovi song.
As long as I think the goal is mellow, you know.
Yeah. To keep the chill vibe, yo. So
Wait, so you're a multi-genre bard?
Hmm.
Never mind.
I think I would know multiple songs.
Never mind.
Multiple. Yeah.
Never mind.
Rock comes in everything from really heavy to pretty mellow. So
Yep.
You know, you go from like disturbed hair metal to
wake up
Blind
little
Guardian.
There's even like
Yeah.
rock rap and all kinds of stuff, man.
I go from smash metal, chop metal to
to classic early days of rock and roll Beatles.
Nema wouldn't understand any of that. He's too young.
And no young shaming.
Not my
No,
fault.
they're
He's
just
young.
gonna tease you unmercifully.
Exactly.
Is what's gonna happen.
Exactly.
what song should I be listening to?
Everything under the sun.
Mm,
You limit yourself to one genre of music, you are limiting yourself too much.
Yeah.
That's
There
why
is just so much out there.
That's why I listen to acapella in my free time, because people are wild and do a lot of wacky things.
Acapella metal is the best metal.
I listen to a lot of music.
Not a lot of the older
Obviously
stuff.
not enough yet.
Even if I might have heard the songs before, I just don't remember the names of them.
Understandable.
I'll give you some.
Alright, so we're stabling the horses, or mules, or whatever they are.
Mules.
Theo's in the inn with us. I'm assuming Trazen is going to join us, as well as is the other kitty cat.
Marissa.
Yes, Marissa. Nope. That's not what I want. That's what I wanted.
I'm just gonna send you the Wikipedia link for the Beatles.
It's gonna be like, what's this old shit?
Well, it'll give you a list of their songs and stuff, right?
Trying to quietly pinpoint which era he came from.
Because rock and roll is like a
There's
really
so many.
big blanket of
Yeah.
classification.
Is this like 2000s metal where
No,
you're...
the Beatles are definitely not. The
Oh yeah, I
Beatles
know.
are
Oh, Beatles
started
are
in
like what, 80s,
1957.
Oh, 50s.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, 50s and 60s.
Okay.
They're
During
older.
like rock has got like it's huge.
Oh, I know it's huge.
I love how we went from a D&D game to a music discourse.
Discussing the implications of the term rock and roll.
Yeah. It's because we have a player who this is integral to their
thing, and they have very little music
thing.
knowledge compared to the rest of us.
Yeah. But between that and the Wikipedia link for the rock and roll, which covers its origins and stuff, that will give you everything that you might need to know.
Huh? Oh. You're messaging me the songs.
I'm messaging you. I messaged you a song so you have an idea of what I was talking about, and then some history stuff off Wikipedia that'll help you formulate your paragraph better.
Okay,
All right,
so
on with
what
the
you're
game
gonna
now
want to
that we've
do
covered character development stuff.
now, Nema, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to Rose's username thing profile, and you're going to want to hit block now.
Why is that?
That's just because
Good.
one is notorious for like dumping masses of links on people.
Yes, she is known for dumping masses of links on people.
All right.
She's woman link.
No, I just have really good Google flu, and when people ask me a question, I provide answers. Lots of them.
She link.
She Google Foo link.
Yeah. All right. So people get some food.
Yep.
Salt Leia plays some tunage.
And then after that, are we going to head to
Kind of
Joshua's, or are we going to try and fix the houses? What's the plan?
I want to turn in because I am tired. So while you guys are doing all that,
So
I'm
we
messing around
crash
with my
for a day, and
spells.
then tomorrow we...
I'm gonna go to Joshua's now.
Alright, somebody will take you to Joshua's. But after that, we're going to go crash for the day. And then pick up.
From what time right now?
Evening.
I believe so.
We're
It's about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
yeah.
Which way am I going?
Just hold on a sec, Nema. We're trying to figure out what the plan is, and then somebody will take you to Joshua's.
I'm down to start chopping more trees because we're gonna need a metric fuck ton of wood to take to Joshua's to chop up later.
Yeah, we could do that.
That's how we had to do it before.
Do we just want to go get a tree today?
Probably could get one going down.
Alright, so we'll need to talk to Joshua to get the tree chopping tools. So, might as well. If you want to crash here, Ignelpus, that's fine. We're going to go get another tree.
We're going to fell one tree before nightfall.
Or at least try. We'll see how well we do.
You have fun with that.
Yep.
Alright, so we're all, or at least, I know Trazen's going to join us. We're going to go up to Joshua's. And I'm going to assume that...
Hey, where's my dog?
Hey,
Where
you're
is
right
your
back.
dog?
Where's my pupper?
You're right
I
back.
don't think you put the pupper on the board.
Alright, we'll
I
fix
know.
it here in a second.
Hello?
Hey,
No.
Marissa. So I'm assuming Marissa is also going to be up here.
Hello?
Yo, what's up, Nema?
Oh yeah, I gotta go for
Hello?
like 10 minutes. Be
Alright,
right back.
sounds good. Believe we were here? Yes. Copy. Back to this page. Paste. We have a doggo.
Yay, doggo.
I can't move doggo.
Alright, give me a second. Settings. Oh, we need to make a character sheet for doggo. But controlled by Theo. Rowan
That would make things easier.
and Nira. Save settings. Alright. Now you should be able to move him.
Good. You can turn around and follow me now.
Alright, you got it?
Yeah, he spaced me.
Cool. Alright. So we're going to go over to Joshua's, introduce the bard to Joshua, say, hey, he's got a couple of questions for you, but we're going to go grab another tree or two. Can we
Okay.
borrow your tools
Use
again?
Sure. I'll go get
Alrighty.
the saw.
Saw an axe?
And he,
Yep.
brings saw and axe out and hands it over. But I thought you guys bought axes and saws as well as hammers while you were.
I don't know what we
Joshua.
bought. I wasn't here for that session.
Brendan?
I don't remember us buying it. I think we just bought like nails and
Hold on a sec. Party
I
treasure.
think a hammer, but I don't remember.
Carpenter
picking up any
hammers,
saws.
yes.
Yeah, we bought hammers, but didn't buy any kind of
Well, that's
axes or anything for it.
No axes
Saws,
or
no
saws.
axes, no.
So, but we do have hammers. So, we'll borrow
Okay.
Joshua's
Yeah,
axe and saw and get to work going and getting some trees.
All right. Well, we're gonna play some movement games then.
Alright, give me a second.
See.
Let me grab everybody who is going to be coming along with. Copy. And we're going to woodland or open.
Just let me look at the thingy here. Open.
Open.
I was just cleaning it up. Here, because there's like a bunch of rats on the bed or something.
Nope, you got it. Alright, cool. Oh,
Alright.
I forgot to grab the cart.
Yeah. And I will move the map. You guys make it over there without a problem.
Paste.
Yeah.
And when Emma comes back, there'll be some map switchy games.
Yep.
I apologize for everybody.
Alright, so. Strength checks, everyone.
Strength and con checks. Strength and con checks.
Strength and con. Alright, so Marissa. Strength. Con. She's probably mainly there for moral support. Trazen. Strength. Con.
She's keeping an eye open for, dangers.
Nira. Strength. Con. Did I get the second con in for me? I did. Alright. And that is all four of us.
Yeah, you guys get a tree down before dark.
Okay.
Nobody's particularly wore out. We
Yep.
get her limbed and stacked and onto the wagon to haul back.
Yep. And then we haul it back, and that's it.
Wild and wacky adventures.
Yeah, and then we take it back to Joshua's. And then
I'm
tomorrow.
switching everybody back to the other map.
Yep, back to Tormid. And we return the tools to Joshua, say we'll be back in the morning to help do that, because we're probably going to need a whole heck of a lot more trees to finish all the houses here.
All right, he says, well, why don't you just hold on to them? I don't need them right now anyway.
All right, we'll hold on to them. I'm going to store them in the cart if you guys are fine with that.
If you pick up some extras too, you know,
Yeah.
from like the marketplace.
Yeah.
Just thought.
Just toss them back there in the cart with the nails and with the feed and shit.
Yep. All right, so that's what I do. I toss them in with the cart because we're going to be taking the cart anyways. All right, so at this point, we're just kind of waiting on Nema. To get back. But we can...
It's just about 2 o'clock.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to take a break here? So you can call your mother?
But we can.
All right.
I don't usually call Mom for another hour, but that's like not 5-minute job. So.
All right, so let's do that. Let's call...
She knows I call her in the middle of the game.
You're really quiet now.
You gotta talk towards the laptop.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Nema's back. Never mind.
Hey.
Nema's back. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No, you're good. We went and got a tree, so you can do your Joshua talk now.
So,
yep.
I'm like, so were you guys talking with him?
We talked to him saying, hey, he's got a couple of questions for you.
Borrowed some tools, and then they all left to go cut trees.
And we got a tree and came back. But...
So...
We're not back yet while you have this conversation. Just pretend they don't exist.
We're not here right now.
I might have an answer if he tells you.
So, what type of work did you do?
I'm a carpenter and an artist.
What? I can barely hear you.
She's got food in her mouth. He is a carpenter.
Yeah, I'm a carpenter and a painter. I paint pictures.
That's alright. So, do you think you could help me building a stage?
What kind of a stage are you talking about?
A music stage. Do you have something that I can like draw on to show you?
Do you own property that it can be built on, he says?
Damn it. How do I own property?
Land rights. Let's go.
You typically have to earn money and buy it.
Who owns the town?
Livona handles all those transactions. Although, I do believe that she's planning on letting your adventuring party that if they fixed up a house, they could have it.
Right. All right. I think I might settle with a small stage for now. Like a stage that I could walk around with.
A portable stage. They're not very portable. You need like several wagons.
No, like a very small stage.
A lot of wood. Unless you just want a box to stand on.
Yeah. I think that's
so like
rad.
He wants the soapbox.
2 steps by 2 steps, small platform, he says?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. That'll be 1 gold piece.
It's like shortly I just give him the gold piece. All right.
All right. Come back and pick it up in a week.
Okay. Like Zolly just like exits the building. What time is it?
In game or out of game?
In game.
It is early evening.
Is there a lot of people walking around?
No, there is not.
Then I guess I'll
There-
go to.
There is, however, a tattoo and nail shop, a place labeled Doc's Bar, and this building here has a sign on it that says Market Building. And this one
Ooh.
has a sign on it that says Pawn Shop.
Oh my
This
gosh.
place says Tattoos and Nails.
Okay. Zalia is gonna go into the house or the end thing
Yeah.
and then wait until morning.
All right. So he's gonna go get some sleep. Is he gonna have a bath? There are baths available. They come with the room.
Yeah, he's gonna have a bath.
All right. So everybody else does their standard have a bath, go to bed.
Yeah, just about.
Mm-hmm.
I spend
Yeah,
a little
once we
time.
get back from chopping the tree.
All right.
While everyone was out chopping the tree, I was messing around with my spell book and preparing different spells for the next couple of days.
Oh, in the morning, I
Just calm down, boy.
wanna like go into the town center and just start performing.
Do it.
All right. Well, we'll get there.
See, John, I got the perfect cover for your dog. It's all planned.
All righty. So everybody else gets back. They have baths. They go to bed, I assume. That sound about right,
Yep.
gents? Morning comes. The smell of bacon and red berry tea fills the air.
All right.
What are folks doing?
I get my stuff together. Yeah, I get my stuff together and then go outside, I think. Do we go
All right.
downstairs?
You're gonna skip breakfast?
Oh yeah, he goes to get breakfast.
It's the most important meal of the day, after all.
There's bacon and toast and eggs and a small bowl of oatmeal with honey and fruit.
Alright, Dottie is gonna eat
And
that as
then
fast
a big
as he
mug
can.
of red berry tea.
Zolly is gonna eat all that fast as he can.
So you're chugging the red berry tea?
No, he doesn't. He drinks the tea. He drinks it in moderation because he's more busy eating the food.
Okay.
All right. Well, it's tasty. Whoever made it's a good cook. You guys hear some characteristic dwarf type grumping in the back.
Cookie must be back.
Well,
Oh, didn't we have something we were gonna give to the inn/cookie? The wolf jerky
Smoked wolf steak, I believe.
and the dire badger meat.
Yeah.
We probably would have taken care of that on the first day back. I just forgot
If he
about it.
was, if he was there.
Well, we would still talk to Marmal about it.
Yeah, sure.
So I would like to, go outside in the town center area.
All right.
Is there people out here?
Not really.
It is
Pretty
early
quiet.
morning.
Okay, well I'm gonna wait now. People might be sleeping.
Yeah. So what about 7 o'clock in the morning, Ro?
Yeah,
7, 8
about
o'clock?
that. More like 6:37. You know.
Sun
Totally
just came
rushes
up.
it out,
You know.
and then he comes back
We're in
inside.
medieval people time zone, and people tend to get up with the light and go to bed with the sun.
Yep.
More often than not.
Alright. Well, Nira heads down and gets breakfast.
As will Ignelpus.
I'll be playing in the corner practicing.
And eggs, oatmeal, big mug of red berry tea.
Oh, everybody fix their stats.
Mm-hmm.
Big stats from what? Some of us don't get hurt.
Some of us sleep through combats too.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I'll be back here in a second.
Yep.
Okay.
Nira is fully back up. So the only person who's still hurting is Trazen. He's got 1 strength down currently.
Oh God. I feel like a wizard.
Oh,
You're not.
My HP.
yeah? Want to tell me about it?
Yeah, it's 8.
Oh, that's good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, so is Marissa's HP. It's also 8.
I'm rocking a good solid 6. It'll be okay probably.
Just remembering, wizard dies 1d4 anxiety.
Speaking of back to town, everybody can have a level.
Huzzah.
Awesome.
Another level.
Officially not useless. Let's go.
Alright. Rolling 8 points. 5.
What does that mean? What am I
We're
supposed to do here?
we're leveling up. I don't know what we're doing either. I've never had to do this, and it wasn't automatically taken care of.
I'll help you all out. Um,
I figured we were just gonna do this at the end of the session.
yeah,
You
we'll
know,
probably
spend.
just do it at the end of the session, but everybody can do hit points and skills if they want. That's
Yeah, I'll
fairly
deal with
easy to
that
do.
later. I
So
figured this was just gonna be like talking session,
we could do that as
Mhm.
well.
city
But
things.
John,
Yes,
you have a choice. You can either take average HP or you can roll HP.
I was gonna do average.
All right, so you get 2 HP.
Just
Um,
two.
Question.
yeah,
When
Yes.
do we normally end the game?
about
Like,
5
Or
o'clock
uh,
Mountain.
okay.
2 hours from now, approximately. We usually run about 4 hours. Once in a while, it goes over or under, depending on
No, we usually run
how
What's
the
3
session
hours,
is
happening?
Ro.
going. 3 hours? Okay.
Yeah, that's about how long we usually run.
Usually we start at 1, although sometimes we're really late starting and then take a really brief break at 3 and then stop at 4 my time, and it's 2:10 here now. So
Yeah. So with another one of my games, they're doing a catch-up session right now because we haven't played in a bit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Not actually playing, but they're just catching up with what happened.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Indeed.
But he started after this was started, so I'm just gonna do this for a bit.
Okay.
Oh, so sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Two.
Okay. Well, Thoughtly is gonna be constantly looking out the window, waiting for when people are
3.
around.
Start doing stuff. Um, would Sedicus know anything about the alternate realities that people get pulled
7.
from? Anything that I don't already know from him?
Probably not. He might know some things. Depends on what questions you ask as to what information he might be able to give you. So the answer is maybe.
I'd like to go and talk with him about whatever things.
Sure.
Okay.
So, where I come from, there was this one country called there was France, and there was the Eiffel Tower.
I feel like Sedicus and I feel like Sedicus would get along very well. I'm not gonna lie.
And there was this other there was this city called there was a city called Russia. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
And for,
Oh,
for all you know, this could be completely accurate information.
Yeah, exactly.
And oh my gosh, I was about I, my dad had a motorcycle when
Is
he
that
was,
so?
yeah. Motorcycles are pretty cool. Do you guys have motorcycles here?
I can't say that I'm aware of anything of a motorcycle here.
All right, so let me tell you about this. All right, they have wheels, and then it goes boom, 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 and then you can like drive it. It's like a mechanical horse.
Do you need a whip for it?
No, 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 no. You control it automatically. Like it's a mechanical horse. It's not alive. So it's a bunch of levers and switches that you can press and pull, and that's how you control it.
Oh, do continue.
All
I'm
right, all right.
enthralled.
Well, I kind of saw a little bit of it. There's like pistons that are connected to this thing in the middle that is made so if one of the pistons goes going up, the other two pistons are like coming in. So I don't know why it does that or for what reason it does that. All I know that it looks kind of cool.
I see.
Yeah.
I'm back. What's going on?
How much?
Talking about motorcycles. Oh yeah, there's this chain that goes from the engine to the back tire, I think.
And
Or
while they're
maybe it was
doing
the
that,
front
I'm leveling
tire.
because everybody got a
Knows.
level.
No, we're leveling.
Yep, everybody got a level.
Oh shit. Have you heard of Captain America?
I can't say that I have.
Yeah, it's a movie.
No, sounds very heroic.
He was. He's my hero. What about you? Do you have any heroes?
I can't say that I do.
Dude.
I've been so stuck trying to figure out these portals that lead everyone here.
Have you guys heard about communism?
I don't think that I have.
Basically, what happens is, there's these guys with potatoes, and they get really mad if you don't eat the potatoes with them.
Is that so? What if I don't
Yeah,
want the potatoes?
I don't know. I think they'll do something.
Something?
Yeah, maybe. Basically, I think they all farm one big old farm, and even if somebody isn't farming on the farm, everybody gets the same amount of potatoes.
Oh, interesting. What if someone doesn't work to
They
go
get
get
the
more
potatoes
potatoes?
too.
They do?
Yeah,
Interesting.
and I think it was like it's probably like think they're probably thinking like, yeah, if this dude doesn't work, he won't get the potatoes that he wants, so he's gonna start working to try and get more potatoes, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think it worked out so well, you know?
I suppose it wouldn't. What's the incentive to work if you don't go out to get potatoes and you get potatoes anyway?
Yeah,
There's no reason to go out and get potatoes.
yeah, dude, I could really eat a potato right now.
I'm sure Cookie would have some potatoes for you.
No, but I'm already full.
Understandable.
Dude, have you heard of cheesecakes?
I don't know. Would I have heard of cheesecake? A
Well,
row?
cheesecake comes in a lot of different formats. Possibly.
Yeah.
The Romans had them, so but they had sort of more of a savory variety. There's like cheese and onion
Yeah. I was about to
and
say
mushroom.
I don't think it would be the same kind of cheesecake.
Dude,
You're attacking him for talking. Damage with the charge. You charging him.
I want to.
No, no, I'm just testing my
The
uh
level up or
my
the
oh what that my macros to see if I've got it working properly.
Oh yeah, that's right. The macros have been really weird the past
Yeah,
couple of days.
so that's why I am um
I would like to have a cheeseburger and French fries.
I'm sure Cookie could work something up.
Yeah, I heard that French fries come from France.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. The people living under
that's not
under the Eiffel Tower make them.
right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Additional attack bonus. Now we get +1 for being level 2. Yeah.
It
They all
depends
speak like
on who you are, but
we.
I believe you
Oh ho
do.
Me for
Yes.
ho!
cleric, I do, yeah, and I get +1 to fort save and +1 to will save. Get another level 0 spell, and then I get another second level, or another first level.
Oh
Two.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are all speaking English though, which I think is so weird.
Nice.
It's a good solid 0 on a nat 20.
I don't understand what happened.
Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. Oh, you've got times 0.
Yeah.
That's why it's 0. Get times 0. Okay, we'll have to figure that out.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know.
I rolled a nat 20. Oh, you got a 0. Great job. If only you rolled something a bit higher.
I rolled a 20. What do you mean?
Exactly. Um I suppose, Ro, while everyone's doing all their stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and head down to Resident Wizard to go and ask him about other worlds.
I'll come
All
with.
right.
Why is that
I'm wondering now.
not working?
I'll
You
knock on the
guys
door.
go to Zed's. Hey, comes the door. Come on in.
Is he
He
naked?
opens it up. I'll put on some more red berry. Nope. He's
Okay.
wearing a bratty looking gray robe as usual.
Okay, good to know. I appreciate the tea,
He's
Master.
usually only naked when he's out doing cloud divination in the backyard.
Okay.
Hey there. How's it going, man?
Not bad this morning.
You want to hear a song that I've been like thinking about?
I sort of want to hear what brought my student here.
I was just wondering if you had any information on the on other worlds. As you can see, we have a fresh head and pair of feet joining our party, and with their coming, I got curious as to what kinds of other worlds exist, and if you had any information on it.
Oh, he says, there are hundreds and thousands of other dimensions and worlds, he says, like beyond number.
Would you happen to have any diaries of travelers from these other places, or perhaps any kind of recounting or tales, anything that would explain about these other worlds?
Dude, I could explain about my other world.
Sure. He says, here, he hands you a book off the shelf. Tales of Portal Travelers. Dude.
Oh, 1 second, I'll be right back.
There's this one country called Africa. Oh wait, no, that's not a country. That's a city.
Really sounds like you come from one of the variations of Terra. There are like 30 billion of those or some damn thing. He says, everything that you can
Terra.
imagine from that world. Yeah, it's
Dude,
sort of
was
a
Captain
reality
America
nexus. Really?
a real dude?
Um, Potentially, he says in one variation.
Um, sorry about that. Can I put this book in my inventory for now? To like
Certainly,
peruse
he
later.
says.
Okay. I appreciate the book, Master.
Well, you're
I
welcome, he says.
come from Earth.
Yep, one of the variations of Terra. Most of them are also called Earth.
What's another name for them?
Terra.
Whoa.
Usually we refer to it as Terra. But it's like multiple reality nexus point. So
A nexus point. I think I saw that in Loki.
So wait, we get more skill points now too, Phil?
Yes, you get more skill points.
yep.
2 plus int is how much you get.
I'll after like skimming the pages for a half second, I'll turn up to Sedicus and say, I'm hoping to find some kind of connection between everyone that's been pulled through, be it some kind of trait that they share or some kind of thread between the worlds that would drag us all here, something along those lines, if that makes
Dude,
sense.
that's
The only
what.
common thread that I've ever noted from the travelers of other places, usually it denotes that things are going to change here on Wayreth more often than not, especially when a
Question.
great number are pulled through in fairly close together succession. That seems to be the only real commonality I've been able to find, but that doesn't mean there might not be something that you'll be able to find.
I have a question.
I might have an answer.
How come on from the dimension that I'm from, I don't see people getting pulled through portals there, uh, and then you guys all know about it.
Not everybody does. I am a wizard of the highest order, he says. And I am vaguely familiar with Terra because it's a nexus point of realities.
Dude, that's wicked. But yeah, but what I was asking is like, why is it that there's storms on this planet, but there's like none on my planet?
Because, he says,
This is the one with deep hitting questions.
many, many long times ago, I mean, like a really long time, older than me.
Damn. So what? Like, if it's older than you, then it's probably gonna be like
There was,
9,000 years ago, right?
and then some probably, he says, in all honesty. All right. There
Yeah.
was a great storm. The world then was much different, I'm given to understand.
You talk
And
strange.
there was no magic, and technology ruled the world. There were many wonders like carriages that moved without horses and clockwork wonders that did everything one could imagine. Then inexplicably the clouds covered the face of Wayreth, and there were days and days of storms, and the sky took on a reddish hue. As rumor has it, something terrible happened. The clockwork wonders ceased to function. There were terrible fires and winds, and everywhere those who did not take shelter in underground strongholds in remote areas sickened and died. People of all races, plants, and animals alike. Then came earthquakes and volcanoes, and things shook and moved, and then all was quiet. All that once was wiped away. Slowly life crept out again, and folk found things much changed. The world, plants, animals sometimes changed beyond recognition. Survival was a challenge for people, and kids began to manifest strange new abilities that they didn't have before. It is said this aided, apparently, in the resurgence of civilization, and thus died the age of machines and began the age of magic. Now, a storm with a red glow means all take shelter as magic rampages across the land, an echo of the great storm that changed our world.
Right. My world, magic and
Uh,
machines exist
no,
together.
it don't happen here. There's
What?
something, I don't know, maybe corrosive about it. Machines don't function
Slightly takes
or
out his
function
phone and
more,
starts messing with it.
especially during a echo storm.
All right. Well, Zalia takes out his
Okay, he
phone
takes out his phone.
and like sees if it's working.
It does, but it says low battery.
Oh yeah. Um, my machine works. Why is that?
Has it been outside in an echo storm yet? He says.
I was in an echo storm when I teleported here, so I don't know.
I believe we got you
No, you
inside the
weren't
shelter.
quite in an echo. Zeb just sort of nods. He says, well, then you weren't quite in an echo storm. You were at the start of an echo storm. There is a serious difference. There is a time of beginning where things are relatively safe, during which you got a period to get into some sort of shelter before things get really bad, he says. Magical stuff can even blow up in it. Once I seen a guy who had a dagger stuck permanently to his forehead because he was caught out in an echo storm, and he fell and landed with his face down on his dagger somehow, and it stuck permanently.
So like it's cursed to him? They could like probably take it out, but like heal him at the same time, right?
No, it's completely melded. Actually, it's like part of his body now.
That's insane.
He tried getting a healer to cut it off once, and it grew back.
So
He also had a
produces
strange
metal?
craving for eating nails during that time period. Apparently now, sort of.
He could make some money
And
off of that.
The one that was took off of him rotted, so not really.
I have a -2.
Dangest thing I ever seen.
It is intelligence. What's your intelligence?
11, so I'm at 0.
That shouldn't be negative. I'll have to check it here in a second.
Because I even put the +2, my 2 points for this level into it. That's why there's +2, but then I don't know why there's a -2.
Yeah, you'll have to give me a second. I'll take a look at it. I'm just still trying to fix my...
No, you're fine. I'm just confused.
Well,
Oh,
Master,
no tools at all is -2, I suppose. I need artisan's tools, supposedly.
Well, Master, would you happen to have a history book that I may also borrow from you? So that way I can try to
Certainly, he says.
line up these times.
You're not going to find out much more than that. What I said about the Great Storm, he says. There's just not, like, that's about all the information people have. It's been lost to time. I mean, I suppose you could maybe find a ruin or something that told you more about it, but
I suppose we'll have to find time to get there. For now, we have other things that we must take care of, but I appreciate your generosity.
So what, now I need to roll a d8 for my health?
You can either roll a d8 or take half.
Oh, we're doing the d8.
I'll look outside. Or about what time is it now?
It's a d8 plus con, so 1. That's fine, whatever.
well, probably about 9:30-ish.
I look outside and see if people are out and about yet.
Alright, my character's
really
taken care of. Alright, Theo, let's see what I can figure out for your skills.
Alright, well, I'm gonna turn around and ask, hey, when does the people start coming out?
You put the skills in the wrong spot. It goes here.
Or waking up?
Oh.
Is he asking Zed, or is he asking...
I'm just asking, like, the general area.
Who's he asking?
Yeah, so without the tools you need...
Says that...
you get a -2.
The village is a pretty quiet place, and most
I'm kind of
folks,
sad about that.
you know, stick to their home and stuff, right? Like, Fiji will be out working in her garden in the back, or brewing something up in her kitchen. Right. Joshua will probably be doing some sort of carpentry stuff somewhere, or painting in his house. There's other people that run their businesses. Doc's place, nobody will be up over there yet. toy house, the girls are always happy for some company if you got the change, he says. Pawn shop should be up and running. Finn and Fiona will be, doing doors and stuff and tending to their farm. Folks don't like just wander around town. They usually got things to do at home. They only venture places when they got, go to the shop or want to go to the somewhere for some booze or not cooked, so they go to the inn for supper or something like that. There's not a whole lot of random wandering, and we're not a very big place.
I need to go
And the ramp,
to.
he's usually in the general temple. So
I need to go to a bigger town.
I mean, perhaps if you're hoping to perform, maybe if you go out and start playing, maybe you draw some curious ears.
Yeah. I want to be a rock star.
good luck on that, he says.
You want to hear my music? Have you ever heard rock?
Yes, and I'll pass, thank you. It is far too raucous and loud for my particular taste in music. Although I really did like the Terror variations of stuff that they called, what was that? Classical, and, like, there was some really nice electronic, sort of mellow meditation stuff and whatnot. I like that. Binaural beats and things, he says.
Interesting. I've heard of what's his name? Old people.
I've heard what's his name, old people.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure a dog was named after him. Like an entire species of dog.
Sorry, don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I probably don't either. Alright, I need to go on the most direct path to the big city. The biggest of cities.
Oh, you don't want to go there. You don't want to go there, buddy.
Oh, why is that? Is the rent a lot?
Because the cities are run by the barons, and the barons are fucking the biggest dicks around.
Then
They're
where can I
assholes.
go and perform my music?
Oh, fragged if I know. Do I look like a bard? No, I'm a wizard.
You know what? I'll just start my own country.
Oh, best of luck with that.
Well,
Good luck
it'll be
on
better.
that one, he says. But, we all gotta have goals, and all the more power to you.
Well, I just want to start a country where people can be who they want to be, you know?
Like I said, good luck.
Yeah, like if I wanted to become a music person, then I can do that. Nice and easy. I'll call it the City of Dreams. All right. Is there any free land around here?
No.
I mean, the person to talk to about land would probably be Joshua,
No, it'd
but
be Wyona.
oh, Iona, okay.
I am gonna find a place with free land.
All I have to say is best of luck.
I will become. What if I became a wandering musician? I could do that.
Oh
I
wait, sorry.
suppose you
Nira's not there. Nira
Yes,
doesn't hear
yes,
this.
you could.
Nira doesn't burst out laughing. Never mind.
could.
What's wrong with being a wandering musician?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Just might be a little difficult.
Why is that?
I mean, here and there's plenty of problems with traveling.
Because of the storms.
Every once in a
Yeah.
while, yes.
What do you
Generally,
do when you're in a town when a storm comes?
we take shelter inside. Most buildings have some kind of bunker or, you know, dug into the earth to create space. So we may be safe from the storm.
So, alright. I definitely could become a wandering musician. I would be great at that.
The biggest problem would perhaps finding somewhere to stay if you're on the road between towns and a storm comes. The larger the traveling group, the more likely you are to get some kind of a protection granted to you by
The
the
gods.
gods.
The god of rock and roll shall protect me. I trust in him.
And just chuckles.
Well,
What
Sedicus,
is the name of the god of rock and roll? That's a new one to me, he says. He takes out a notebook and a quill quite seriously.
Man, god of rock and roll. He wears full plate armor, blacker than the midnight. And he's pretty big. He has like some horns too. Like some horns all over the armor.
Nods.
What?
He's nodding as he writes. Yes, but what is his name?
He doesn't need a name, for he only knows rock and roll.
I thought you were gonna go with like a Jack Black angle or something.
He probably doesn't even know who Jack Black is.
He's the spirit of all rock and roll. Or like he like encompasses the spirit of rock and roll, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All bashing.
Fascinating.
He's pretty cool. I've never met him myself, but I know he's out there because I believe.
I'm sure he believes in you as well.
That'd be so weird if a god believed in me.
Why not? You believe in them.
That'd be rad. Dude, I need sunglasses. Those would be cool. Do you guys have glasses here?
Yes, but most people use them for reading.
Okay.
When they get old. You get them from the gnomes.
Very interesting. Is there anybody who likes rock and roll in the world?
I don't think anyone would particularly have heard of this kind of music. So perhaps you would have some success as a traveling musician if you
Exactly,
this
man.
brand
I
of
gotta
music.
spread the music. Where should I go?
I would recommend traveling with us for a while until we can figure out a suitable place for you to practice your music, or
When are we leaving?
it's gonna be a while. Probably when we need more materials to construct the homes, or if there's
Okay. Meet me
some-
there. I'll be there. Which way am I going?
probably back to the inn.
No, like, to where the materials are. Which way do you go to get to the materials?
That would be
Exactly where we
to the,
came from.
to the forest to cut down trees, or out to
I'll
pick
be
up.
there.
Understandable. Usually
Maybe.
everyone goes as a group, but
I will wait for you.
I tend to sit them out myself. It's not for me to.
Wait a minute. This world's a bit more dangerous, you know?
That is correct.
You gonna come with me?
To where?
The woods.
Right now?
Yes.
Why?
To show the world about rock and roll.
I don't expect to find anyone in the woods, though.
Let's go. There's a picture of Cookie.
He's
I
adorable.
actually got somebody to build me a cookie thing.
The way it's labeled, it looks like his name is
so.
Hero.
Yeah, well,
I am
a friend of mine who's
Zalia.
actually proficient with hero forms, who's not me, did it for me, okay?
My name is Ian Vramo. I am Zalia Dathlius.
My.
I
Zed
would
just
be-
looks at you and says, "Oh my."
I'll
Have some more red
whisper.
berry tea.
Oh, yeah, sure, man.
I whisper as an aside to Sedicus, we found ourselves a real winner on this poll.
He just nods. Red berry tea, for your information, is this world's equivalent of coffee.
Alright. I don't like coffee, but okay.
So it's just, but it isn't coffee flavored, okay? It's like sweet and fruity.
Oh, and by the way, what does this stuff do? It's just anything?
It's just a caffeinated tea.
Basically, yep.
I
Or
don't
is
get
that
it.
Zalia asking?
Zalia just kind of chugs the tea. Alright. Where
The
shall I
point is
start?
if Zotlia has like something like ADHD, this should help him be a little bit more mellow. If not, it could make him bounce off the walls like drinking lots of coffee.
I have
And most
ADHD.
people who don't. Just saying.
And I don't
I
know
can tell.
what it's like without ADHD, so yeah, Zalia has ADHD now.
Understandable.
It just makes you more mellow and more able to focus and less scattered.
Yeah, I know.
Basically,
I think
I've raised kids.
Zalia just kind of like sits
Have some
down and
myself.
thinks.
Well, that's a first.
He's like very focused on thinking.
Dad looks at him and says, "It's the red berry tea. Works every time."
I
You know,
believe it.
I don't know where to settle. I could wander. Wander and go to a forest. People will probably not pass by the forest. Is there any popular traveling areas around here?
Around here?
Not particularly, said. Can I make you a suggestion?
Yes.
Just adventure and see what you can find. You will find lots of material to write songs about, and then when you are experienced, you can retire somewhere and you can sing those songs to people and make more money to fund your retirement. Adventuring pays way better than just being a traveling bard, I assure you.
I am not an adventurer, though.
I mean, what's stopping you from
Could
becoming
be,
one?
though. Anybody
Because
can be.
I will follow in the footsteps of my father and be a rock star.
I mean,
Experience is the key, though, to writing a good song. So go forth and experience the world by adventuring. Take my word for it.
I'm never retiring. I'm going to die on the job.
I mean, what better place to find inspiration for music than on the road with a group of people? You know?
It
Fact,
just
I
wouldn't
have
work.
it on good authority that at some point they're going to visit this very cool cave full of very angry little elementals and tiny objects that are impossible.
Oh, we're going back there again?
We need to finish that area, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Man, my toes can't take that.
As long as we're not going to places with water, I think we're good.
Okay. Well, Sedicus, I appreciate your generosity for
I'll go with
lending
you
me
for
these
now,
books.
but I will
Yeah, no problem.
fulfill my
That
dream.
reminds me, don't forget you have the messenger stone. It's only good for 25 words. But I'm also going to give you this. And he takes out, he brings over a little box. It's got
You're a little
covered
muffled,
top.
bro.
It's got a covered top. And he's like, okay, these are teleants. You can take and write a message really small on a piece of paper and strap it to them and let them go, and they'll come back to me.
Okay. I suppose I'll accept. I don't see why a messaging stone wouldn't be just as well.
The best thing I can do right now is become a wandering
Just
bard.
remember, you can only use it 3 times a day.
Yes.
The messaging stone. I'll keep them here, no problems.
The best thing I can
I
do
use
right
them
now.
to communicate with other wizards frequently. Saves on magic.
Does pizza exist here?
I think the red berry tea is wearing off.
Because if there's not a pizza place,
Does
then
pizza exist here?
Yeah, if there's not a pizza place here, I could start a pizza delivery business.
You should talk to Cookie.
Zolly is very confused.
He runs the inn.
But it was the
He
lady
owns
that
it.
was there.
He owns several inns. Oh,
I could
more
work
knowledge,
with him.
he's one of his employees.
I'm going to go meet Cookie.
I suppose I'll
Alright,
guide you
have
back.
fun.
I'll accompany him so he doesn't get lost on the way back to the inn. Thank you again, Master.
There are. Did you know that there's?
Understandably, and gives you a sympathetic pat on the shoulder.
Did you know that there's plenty of people? There's a lot of people, ton of people that came right out of high school and became like millionaires and stuff.
And he says very softly to Ignelpus, wizards are really underpaid babysitters.
Like teachers?
I never believed it before now.
Alright, I'm gonna go meet Cookie.
I'll go ahead and follow along.
Wait a minute. I can also go this path.
All right.
This end's getting
Let's move
full.
on to some other peoples, though. Okay.
Zolly is better become an entrepreneur.
Nira, what are you up to?
Finishing food and waiting for the rest of the group to come down.
Brandon.
Working on character sheet. um,
Contemplating life.
I suppose when I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna spend some time with the puppy. Try and I guess take him outside for early walk, go to the bathroom, all that fun stuff, and then go back in and get breakfast.
There are 2 marks on your boots this morning.
You are
You're
very
quiet again.
There are teeth marks on your boots this morning. You think he was chewing on them some?
I need.
Oh well.
I need a suit.
Okay. Nira, Brandon comes down, or Theo comes down and he takes the dog outside for a walk.
I figure he's gonna walk the dog and then come in and eat. And I'll wait until he's finished eating,
Raven
then
comes down and eats.
we'll go do shit.
And Marissa comes down and eats. Eventually, Ignelpus and Zotlia return.
Zolly is going in. I need to meet Cookie.
Good luck with that.
We'll get to that in a few. Because we're gonna take 5 minutes here so people can run to the washroom, grab a beverage or whatever else they need to do because Rowan's gotta call her mommy.
Alright, so we will be back shortly, everybody. Been running. Alrighty. Alright, so are we still missing Enema?
I believe so.
Fucking hell.
I will. Fish. I had an option to ask him to unmute, so, you know.
Yep.
There's something I just did message. Alright,
For the time being, hi, how is everyone doing?
Alright. I'm assuming that, when everybody looks like they're ready to go, they're headed to the woods again. Yes?
Well, I think we're gonna have Trazen help Joshua split the logs and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll probably have Marissa help as well with that.
Sure, that seems logical.
So I'll have those two do that. Theo and I will probably run to the forest and do what we can. And then it's kind of up to where the bard and the caster want to be.
Excuse you.
You heard me.
I'm trying my best, man. It takes levels.
Well, you could always, lend a hand with stacking branches and stuff, or something else, up to him.
I am not the best when it comes to strength.
It's more of an RP thing than a rule thing, anyways.
I know. It'd suck to get some nasty crit fail, you know?
Don't roll at zeros.
Oh yeah, I'll
Just say your character is gonna be, stacking branches and piling leaves. I'm not gonna make you make a roll. 12-year-old kids can fucking do that.
What good is branches and leaves gonna do though?
It keeps them out of the way, and branches can be busted up to dry to make kindling for fires and stuff. And small branches
I
can be
suppose.
sawed up into short chunks to go in fireplaces and whatnot for burning.
Bless.
I would say that there is still something wrong with Theo's halberd macro.
Yeah, I will be fixing it here in a second. I'm looking for another feat that he wanted me to look up. but that can wait. I'll try and fix Theo's halberd macro right now. Alright, so single attack, submit.
Anyways. What is Nelpus gonna do while people cut wood?
I'm sorry, you got really quiet again, Ro.
What's Ignelpus gonna do while people cut wood?
Ignelpus will be ideally staying in town, but if I'm forced to go, then I'll collect kindling.
Well, nobody's gonna make you go.
Yeah, no, you can do whatever you want. There you go. It's been fixed.
There's not anything particularly that I need to do. It's just
You could work on reading your books.
And that's fixed as well. Beautiful. There you go. Oh. For some reason, the Zoom meeting is not being shown.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Which book are you reading today?
I will be reading, I suppose, an
There we
excerpt
go.
from the Tales of Portal Travelers.
Okay. It tells you about the world that somebody came from, basically.
You turned away from the mic.
It sounds like, it's a tale of about, the person is talking about the world that they came from when they got sucked out through the portal, right?
Mm-hmm. Is there any kind of discernible traits that I'd be able to pick up from how they write or whatnot? Anything interesting?
All right. Well, make me an intelligence check.
Okay. Also, I'm borrowing the other tab in my stats page as notes because I don't want to mess around with notes in here.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. Intelligence check. Under stats, I went under skills. Just the intelligence macro, or is there something else specific?
Yep, just the intelligence. There you go, 18.
That's a really good roll. We take those.
All right. What you can tell about this person is that they're fairly outgoing. And they're fairly perceptive. You think that they might be a rogue, perhaps some sort of huckster of some type based on the things that they talk about. The master of the fast deal. That maybe is completely in the other guy's not favor.
Yeah.
A little bit roguish. And that's what you can tell about this person. And they're not particularly old. They're fairly young, maybe middle-aged for whatever their race is, which is kind of hard to tell.
Is this dated?
No, now it's more like a collection.
It's just a collection of stories. Okay. That's unfortunate, but I'll do what I can with
Whoever
this.
scholar wrote them down did not.
What a terrible scholar! I'm not gonna lie.
All right. I'm just gonna read the one.
I suppose I'll read as many as it takes for Nema to come back.
And then there's one. I'm not gonna make you make a bunch of intelligence checks.
Okay.
The big thing that becomes quickly apparent is it covers like a huge variety of different kinds of people, different walks of life, different races, from places that are very similar to wareath in some respects, or as varied as, not dissimilar. The only common thread seems to be is that they're younger or middle aged for their race so far.
Okay.
And are, in relatively good health.
Okay.
Some are smart, some are like, barbarian beats foe.
Okay.
Alanira-esque almost,
Yeah.
with less reasoning ability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just trying to gain insight.
Everything from Zog Thump to fairly smart and articulate wizards.
Okay.
And like I said, the range of, occupations is huge.
Yeah. I suppose I'm hoping to get a little bit of insight on who the portal tends to choose, and see if I can't find a way to open a portal back. Not necessarily through these stories, but if I can find a way to here, maybe there's a way back hidden within the pages, kind of thing. The text under the text.
Yeah. This just covers stories of how they came to be and where they came from, kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I anticipated as much.
So it's not going to provide you a lot of clues. The only really sort of common thread seems to be, a, somewhat younger age and
the relative youth and good health of all of the members of the stories.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Young enough to still have flexible mindsets and be adaptable, right?
Yeah.
There's no old codgers.
We don't have any Sedicus's within these pages.
Or cookies.
Or cookies. Okay.
Hello?
Everything from...
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, hello.
Hey, look.
Welcome back.
Wouldn't you know?
What's going
Good
on?
timing.
We're going over stories of portal travelers.
I was just covering Ignelpus's time while everybody goes cut wood. Is Zotlia going to go cut wood with people?
No.
No? Okay.
He needs to speak with Cookie.
All right. We'll do the wood cutting crew first then here, since we took up most of the time with Nema talking here previous to break.
Sounds good. So we'll do...
guys to the wood.
I will do... Marissa is it Dex and Con for the cutting? For the
Yeah,
planing?
but you said Marissa and Trazen were gonna stay. Oh,
yes.
Yeah, carpentry. Yeah, Dex and Con.
And then Trazen.
Mostly what Marissa does is hold pieces of wood. Trazen does some really great cuts, but he's not able to keep it up for very long.
Okay.
All right.
And then Nira's strength and con for tree felling.
Yep. And if I could have Theo's.
Which check is it you want?
Strength and con.
Oh, wow. All right, you guys get 2 trees done. Theo finishes his first.
For
He's a little bit
the
more worn out than Nira for
Yeah.
the morning. Now do it again for the afternoon.
Alrighty. And we're gonna half whatever we do here because we'll be bringing it back.
Yep. Yeah, you guys get 1 more after that. Theo is dragging a bit. His hits are good, but
Yep.
tired. Nira, her muscles are tired, but she's got lots of energy. So you guys get 3 trees during the course of the day.
Yay.
Okay. Sounds good. We bring all 3 back.
All right. Yep. Emma,
Yes.
you wanted to talk to Cookie.
Yes. I shall approach the barmaid.
Well, Cookie happens to be behind the bar at the moment. Mormel is nowhere to be seen.
Excuse me.
Just a second.
Hi. I have a proposition for you.
Well, now, you're not exactly my type.
Not that type of proposition. Business. I am Ian Vermano, and I... Have you heard of pizza?
No, tell me about this pizza.
So, he explains it in cooking terms, like it's dough with tomato sauce? Yeah, tomato sauce. Tomato sauce, then cheese, shredded cheese, and all compiled upon each other, and that is just one of the most basic pizzas. It tastes great.
Right. So, like flat dough that's been with a sauce, because I'm not exactly sure what a tomato is. And what does a tomato taste like? Describe it to me, he says.
Zotlia explains what a tomato tastes like because I don't want to try and explain that.
He nods. I think we have something very similar. It'll do the job.
It's you have to like put it into like a kind of like paste so that you can paste it across the entire thing. Then you'll put the cheese
call them
and
potato apples, but
sounds
very similar. Here, I'll go get one. He comes back with a tomato.
Yeah, that's just tomato.
All right. I can probably make something like that, he says. I'll try it out tonight.
I would like to
sauce.
Yeah. I'd like to help you in creating pizzerias around the world.
World's a big place. Let's start with getting the pizza part right first.
Yeah, because I want to start making some pizzerias. I also know of other foods of exotic nature.
All right.
Like the oh so exotic French fry and cheeseburger.
All right, pizza. Well, let's start with the pizza. That's going to take some time to get right.
You're really muffled right now.
We'll start with the pizza. It's going to take some time to get right, he says.
Yes. If you require my help, I shall help you.
Oh, come on back to the kitchen then. Somebody's got to play sauce taster that knows what the hell they're talking about.
I've eaten quite a few pizzas. I know what it's supposed to taste like. And I know if it's better. Because the way they make pizzas in my world, they didn't make them very good.
I'll take your word for that. He says, let's get to work. Rubs his
All right.
arms together. Come on. And so while you guys cut wood, Cookie makes pizza sauce, or tries to.
How do you make pizza sauce?
You puree your
It's basically
tomatoes.
tomatoes. It's basically a thick tomato sauce with basil and garlic in it.
Yep. You know, add like a little bit of olive oil, thicken it up. Makes it nice and tasty.
Olive oil doesn't thicken out, thicken things
doesn't?
up, but no, olive oil is not a thickener.
You crazy.
My mom's a journeyman red tail chef.
Okay.
I know
Well,
what I'm talking about.
I can't compete with that one. God dang.
And she has made pizza sauce from scratch. There is a very little bit of olive oil that is used in the start of cooking your tomato, but not much, because
Okay.
you don't want it to stick in your pot, because you don't want to add a bunch of water.
I've cooked pizzas at home before, but I haven't ever made the pizza sauce. Yeah.
Usually comes in a can, says pizza sauce. Oh, yeah, usually there's some onion powder in there too. Onion, garlic, basil. Some of them have a little bit of Parm cheese in them. It all depends on who's making them.
Zotlia is trying to become the new tycoon over this world.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be like, I remember back when I wanted to become a rock star. Then he's gonna try and hire a wizard to try and make him young again, and then become a rock star.
The day passes. People make boards. People cut trees. People make pizzas.
Pizzas.
How'd the pizzas
Cookie
turn
makes
out?
a pretty damn good pizza.
Hell yeah.
As a matter of fact, the man is a cooking. The dwarf is a cooking god.
Good to know.
You.
It is amazing.
Your
The
power
crust
in
is
cooking.
just, you know, perfect. The sauce is perfect. There's just the right amount of toppings, and it's tasty as hell.
You are a
Even though that's not,
genius.
actual cheddar cheese, at least it's very similar enough, but it tastes better still. You think maybe it could be because he made the cheese himself from scratch.
This is genius.
That's what's for supper tonight at the inn, pizza.
So, I would like, as you can see, that I know of quite a few recipes of exotic foods.
We'll get to that. That's another day project. One project at a time.
Well, I'm just trying to say.
Seriously.
Okay. Dahlia is trying to say, like, he wanted to start, like, a business off of, like, making exotic foods. You know?
Now that you've told me how to make pizza, I'll sell it in all my other inns, and I will give you a percentage of the profits.
Look at you go.
I'm willing to sell to you other recipes if you want. I don't think I know many of other recipes, but I might. I'll have to, like, think back. Oh, I do have some. I have some rations actually. If you, here I got some food, like some pop. I think I have a Twinkie in it. So, Zotlia is going to offer a Twinkie to Cookie.
Oh, another time. like I said, I only do one project at a time, and now I have to figure out some variations and write down some recipes, and then go around to all my other inns.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you soon.
Well, I should hope so. You're staying here at the inn, are you not?
Yeah, I am. Oh yeah. Here, here's the silver for the night.
Of course.
Speaking of, I need to deduct myself a silver because before I forget.
Yeah. We've got another 2 days, me and Brandon, and then we're gonna have to pay.
Alrighty. So evening arrives, and what do y'all do?
I suppose get dinner. Probably a good idea.
Get dinner, take a bath, go to bed, and then I think I'm going to get started tomorrow on repairing houses. And then if we need more wood,
because Joshua said the first batch of boards that he did up, right?
Yep,
are
has
now
dried out
enough to be used. Yep.
I can be a runner boy for that. Heck yeah.
Dinner tonight is pizza.
Amazing.
What kind of pizza?
This is a delicacy.
It's like
from my homeland.
Meat lover pizza.
Oh, there's actually meat on it? Okay,
Lots of cheese.
Then Nira will at least try it.
This is like a delicacy from my homeland.
And thin sliced beef.
Okay. Not bad.
And,
I'd rather have stew or something.
This is a traditional meal from my homeland.
I didn't like it. I'm not gonna go based on. I'm just rolling it, seeing if I like it. I didn't like it.
Tragic.
Okay.
What a shame.
Theo doesn't like pizza. Better
What
put
a
that
shame.
in your notes.
What a shame.
Nira's like, it's food, it's edible. Would I rather have something else? Yes. But if it's put in front of me, I'll eat it.
I mean, food is food, you know?
And of course it's served with the traditional, mug o' beer that goes with dinner.
It's added that I do not like pizza. It's a shame. It really is.
Yep, it's a shame.
Truly a tragedy.
D20 has it out. For me.
If you don't really like the pizza that much, I think that you might like a burger. Burger's pretty good. Basically, you take, you know what steaks are? They're made out of cows.
What are cows?
What?
The thing that says moo over here, Phil. I'm sure we know what cows are.
We may not know them as cows. We may know them as heifers or some other name.
No, they're called cows.
Oh, okay, all right. Then I know what a cow is.
Let's take the dog on a walk after.
So you
after
take cow meat,
the pizza,
and then you grind it up, really grind it up.
Why?
It's for the ending product. You grind it up like a bunch, and then you smash the grind up stuff into a patty.
What's a patty?
Kind of like a disc, you know?
So you're telling me you take the cow, you grind it up, and you make it into a disc?
Yes.
I'll pass.
You pass?
No. You and then you start cooking it.
Even if you cook it, I will still pass.
You then put cheese on the top of it. You get two.
I don't care what you put on it. I'm still gonna pass. I do not need that in my system. I am sorry.
Why? What part of it's
round
bad?
meat?
No. The problem with it is the bones that are ground up in it. I don't need that shit.
Oh no, it won't have bones. It'll just have the meat.
You said grind up the cow.
No, I
You
mean
said grind up the cow.
I was wrong. Okay,
Um,
they grind up the parts of the cow that you can eat the meat. Only the
You can
meat.
eat the bones, but I'm not gonna eat the bones ground up into meat.
No, just the meat. Like you know the meat that you get for a steak. That's the type of meat they're grinding up
Why would I waste perfectly good meat grinding it up when it tastes just fine as a steak?
because it tastes different in a good way.
I don't see why.
You would have to try it.
I'll think about it. I'm pretty turned off right now about the whole grinding up the cow and then making a disc out of it and then cooking it.
It's
I can't
just
eat
meat.
that much either. So is this like a fucking
Not the
village
entire
thing?
cow. No, not the entire cow. And he like kind of like shows them at the size like this big, you know, just this
So-
We
much
don't
meat from
have
it.
cows that small.
No, you take a piece of the cow and like that, and you grind it up, and then you should have a size of the cow that's this big, you know?
Why would I only take part of the cow?
Because you don't
That's
need the entire
cruel
cow.
to the cow.
Well, the cow is gonna be dead anyways.
Whatever. Nero walks off.
I suppose this is one of those things that you must try to understand.
Sometimes Nira is so funny.
You get it right, elf man.
Elf
I'm-
man.
I like to believe I do, but I'll need to see it to believe it and try it.
Tastes great, man. You can put cheese on it, put other stuff on it.
You put the cow's product on the cow?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I never thought about that before. You don't put but you don't. You could put butter on it though.
I suppose you could. Buttered bread is quite delicious.
Yeah, but I don't think it tastes great with how the burger is.
You obviously have never had a buttered bun.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
put
god.
butter on the bun, you
Toast it
put a
and
light toast on that. Oof.
That
I am
shit's
a
good.
very picky eater.
Steak grilled in butter.
Ooh yeah. Hell, even a burger grilled in butter is good.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I unplugged my headset on accident.
Ah,
Nice.
all right.
Good job.
So, yeah, I'm a very picky eater.
Understandable.
Meat cooked up in butter. You will be amazed.
So,
Hmm. I could go for a Pepsi right now.
I'm gonna go find Theo when I walk off.
Okay. You go find Theo.
Hey, you want to hear a song? Here, I'll play it.
Theo's off feeding his pizza to the dog.
I'm not surprised.
All right. This one's
So I
called
don't know if he
Thun-
would. If he didn't like it, why would he give it to the dog?
I mean, dog is dog, you know?
This one's called Thunderstruck by AC Donnie.
Okay. We're gonna go to Nira and Theo here. Emma.
Yeah.
There's not gonna be much going on. We're just walking the
Okay,
dog.
near found Theo. Okay, you just hang.
Just
You're not gonna
hanging.
tell her about burgers.
No,
Tell her
no,
about burgers.
no. There's no need.
Okay.
10 minutes, buds.
So, Emma plays some AC Donnie, which is sort of like AC/DC, I assume.
No, he just completely forgot the name.
Oh, okay. It is AC/DC. Got it.
Yep.
Which AC/DC song is he playing?
Thunderstruck.
Yep.
You know what amazes me? You know what AC/DC is, but you do not know what Beatles are. Or Guns N' Roses. AC/DC is older than Guns N' Roses.
I know what Guns N' Roses is. My dad was talking about it.
All right. I think probably here's a fairly decent place to put it up because people eat, have supper, do their usual thing, and then we can hit the game first thing in the morning at next session.
Sounds good. Yeah, I will. After we finish walking the dog, I'll come back, take a bath, and go to bed.
Yeah, that's what I figured. What does Ignalpius do for the evening?
Eat dinner, take bath, and briefly consider and then decide against perusing the history. Because if it
Okay.
is as Sedicus says, then it is very incomplete, and that makes me sad.
And Theo?
What is he?
Brandon? Did we lose you?
What?
What are you doing?
What does Theo's evening look like?
Pretty much after walking a lay doggo is going to return to the inn, get some food, and then pretty much shower, and then go to bed.
Okay.
Not too much.
All right, Zotlia.
Salia plays some music for a bit, and then he goes to bed, taking a bath before.
Okay, so he just hangs out at the inn. He doesn't go and see if there's any other nightlife in town.
Oh my gosh. Dolly's gonna hang out at the end, playing some music for a little bit, for a bit.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay. And then the night passes without incident. You play some music, you go have a bath, you go to bed. Yes? No, Zotlia?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. There actually is some trouble you can get into if you wanted to go investigate the nightlife, but
We'll pass this time.
right.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching.
That's right. Thank you for coming out. We'll see you next week, hopefully. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll be in New Mexico. I can hope.
We can hope.
Ooh.
All right. Talk to everybody later.